Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we are going to talk about D&D commentary, and we're going to talk about getting ratioed. And while I get worried if I'm not ratioed. All right, so recently I've started a robust conversation on Dungeons and Dragons. It's just one of many that I've started, right? Like, I discuss the important things about D&D meta, and I'm very proud of my channel because I have conversations that other people simply don't. Recently, Professor Dungeon Master did a fantastic job of talking about the segments of D&D commentary, and he explained it. He's like, so there are people who do D&D unpacking, right? So Dungeons and Dragons will drop a new subclass, or they'll put something into Unearthed Arcana, and people are like, "Oh, let's talk about the changes to the new Artificer, right? And are these spells better, or And so he called that unpacking, right? So there's all this new stuff that gets dropped from D&D, and they unpack it. They look at it in detail. They break it down. They say this is good, this is bad. Here's how you should use this, right? Unpacking, right? Then there's humor. Right, so humor is, I'm going to make fun of Dungeons and Dragons, or I'm going to make fun of something that happened at the Dungeons and Dragons table, or I'm going to make fun of different people, different players who do Dungeons and Dragons. Man shorts, they literally just made fun of Dungeons and Dragons players. Oh, surprise, surprise that you had to quit, and nobody wanted to continue to hear you mock D&D players for years and years and years, right? Surprise, surprise. I don't miss that guy. Honestly, people were like, "Oh, D&D is losing all these great contributors." Did we lose a single useful contributor? I don't know. I think the people who are here need to be here, and the people who are gone, I think that's just fine, right? I don't think we really lost anybody who needed to be kept. All right, so how to be a great GM, man shorts, bonus action. Good riddance. Like, I think the community, honestly, I appreciate that there's more room for my content. Like, I'm just fine with that. So, my views dipped, I better quit. Bye. Jeez, so ridiculous. So, and then the last one is news, the news segment. Hey, Minecraft just dropped into D&D canon. Oh my gosh, here's a new, here's a new Dungeons and Dragons, Tarkir Dragonstorm has multiple connections to Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, there's a new Lego Dungeons and Dragons set, right? There's a new minifigure in the non-Lego theme that is literally fits perfectly into the dungeon. The number, get this, Lego custom minifigure 27 was not a Dungeons and Dragons set. The hottest minifigure in it is a ranger who has a wolf and a bow. Are you kidding me? Right? Like, it literally could have been printed into D&D. They're printing D&D when they're not, even when they're, Lego's printing D&D when they're not even printing D&D. It's unbelievable, right? So there's news, right? I do meta. I cover meta. I cover Dungeons and Dragons meta. And I'm about the only person in this space. There's not a lot of people who do what I do, right? And I'm very fortunate because it leaves a lot of room for my content, which is great, right? But I get these people coming in, "Oh, Scott, you got ratioed, you ridiculous fool. You got ratioed, Scott." Dude, catch up, right? Are you kidding me? If you're a Dungeons and Dragons commentator and you're not getting ratioed, you suck! You suck! I get ratioed on purpose. You want to know why? I only bring you the things I believe that are rare, unique, and innovative, right? Oh, hey, everybody. They screwed up the Dungeons and Dragons Ranger in the 5i book, in the 2024 core rulebook, Player's Handbook. The Ranger screwed up again. Oh my gosh, commentator, thank you so much for saying that the new Ranger sucks. I hated the old Ranger. I hate the new Ranger. Like and subscribe, comment, love this. So glad you took the time to tell us that the Ranger still sucks. Love it. Here's my like, here's my subscribe, here's my share. You suck. You suck. You suck. Right? Blah, blah, blah. Right? I don't need the masses to like, subscribe, and share. I get people coming back to my channel who despise my content, who go in the comments all the time and say, "Scott, here's a personal insult. Scott, your content sucks. Scott, I downvoted this." See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'm ratioed because I'm compelling and engaging, right? I don't serve up the same ridiculous pablum that you can find on 15 other channels. My stuff is discussed nowhere. Nowhere. I'm ratioed because I have real conversations. I don't just serve up pablum that the masses will eat. Literally what Professor Dungeon Master said. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry for the clickbait title. I had to do that because that's what you click on. You can forbargle yourself. I will never serve pablum to you. I will get ratioed because I will say the truth. I will say things that other people won't. I will bring you compelling, controversial, contrarian content, and I will get ratioed because I intend to get ratioed. And if you are a D&D commentator and you're not getting ratioed, you suck at what you do. You suck. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.